how much you have experience? 3 years, right?
Yeah, around 3.5.
Okay. So Java side, which version right now have you used?
Currently, firstly it was Java 8. Our microservices were on Java 8, and currently we are migrating them to Java 11. And in a couple of months of time, approximately, I guess in the next quarter or so, we are planning to move them to Java 17.
Okay, so you are working currently in Airtel X Lab, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so uh, could you please explain about the project detail?
yeah. So in Airtel, we are working on an application called Airtel Work, which is a workforce management app. And the lab in which I work is B2B acquisition. We are
Mm-hmm.
basically the frontline warriors. Our field, this Airtel work is being used by our field. There's noise coming from it, and sorry.
Okay, okay, okay. Please continue.
So our field users are called account managers, and we have made their job easier.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they are on the field trying to get business for Airtel, trying to get accounts. So basically, what we do is we let them create leads. If they see any lead, which can be a potential account,
Mm-hmm.
and even we allow them to manage the current account, renew their products, and meet with the customer, and sell new products to them. So yeah, these are the main features of our project.
Okay. So in Java side, just I will ask you because of you have 3 year of experience, so I will ask the basic question from you. So be carefully, just you answered on the questions. Okay, so my first question to you, what is difference between abstract class and interface?
Abstract class interface in abstract class. Uh, Sorry, we basically the main difference in abstract class and interface is that in uh, I guess in abstract class we we can write the definition of methods, but in interface we cannot. I think
Okay,
yeah, and I'm forgetting the basics. Sorry, this too difficult.
okay.
Uh,
So next question, why we are using interface in Java because of why need it? You have idea about that?
your voice is not clear.
No, I am asking why we are using interface in Java.
Your voice is breaking a lot. Shall I rejoin?
No, I think my voice is coming proper. I think your voice is coming to me as a proper way. So I think no have much
Wait,
problem. So my voice is coming or not? Just to tell me. So
it's
according,
it's breaking. I'm guessing this might be some issue at my end. Shall I rejoin?
just 1 minute, 1 minute. Now audible right now.
There's a lot of disturbance coming from your end.
1 minute. Now, yeah, right now it is okay. So my question is that why we are using my interface in Java?
Basically, interface gives us a blueprint of the class, and also since in Java we cannot use multiple uh, what it allows multiple inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
It helps and it allows we can use polymorphism. It helps in polymorphism, method overloading and overriding,
Mm-hmm.
method overriding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and this yeah that's
Okay. So what is difference between encapsulation and abstraction?
Interface and abstraction.
No, no, no.
Uh,
Encapsulation. What is
Encapsulation.
yeah? What is difference between encapsulation and abstraction?
Encapsulation is basically, to it binds data and shows only the required part to the customer or someone. And abstraction is basically we can reuse the classes in abstraction for multiple use cases.
Abstraction, right?
Yeah,
This is correct answer. I think
yeah,
you have not remember about the definition of
yeah.
encapsulation and abstraction.
Actually, I was told that this was a coding interview, so I haven't brushed up with my basics definitions and all.
No, coding is have. I will ask to coding as well because of if you
Yeah.
are not clear with the concept, so same thing will happen in the coding area. So if you are interested for coding, so I will give the coding question to you. Just one moment, I will ask you. Uh, Suppose you class A have, okay? Class A here we are defining static method, public void static display. Okay, here I am writing display method of class A and class B extend class A. Here I am also same method I am writing public static void display and the display method print the display method of class A. Just to give this message kind of thing. Okay. So here my question have this static method can be override in both class.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
No, you did not get. I have given public
As
static.
you, let me note down the question.
Yeah, please note down.
Yeah.
Class A and inside you write the public static void display method. System out.println display A class. Just to write the simple thing. Display class A.
Okay.
Class B extend class A, public
Okay.
static void display. Here you write system out.println. Just you write in short SOP. Display class B method.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
you have note down. So here I am asking the question. This method can be override public static void in display public static void display in both class.
Yeah, yes, we can override.
Override.
Override or override?
Override.
Override.
Yeah.
Uh, we are using inheritance here, and you are asking if we can. No, no, you cannot over. It's a static method, no, so we cannot override it.
So if not override, so that program would be work or fail or compile error. What will happen?
It will compile, but this is not overriding. It will compile and it will give the output if we call it using another, by creating object. This will compile. Compilation will not give any
Why it is not cannot be override? Why?
because it's a static method.
So static method is have, but have some specific characteristics, right, of the static method. So what characteristics is not exist? That's why we cannot override.
Because static method are, if they are not the what do we say, instances of the class,
Hmm.
so they cannot be overridden.
No, no. You actually that's why I'm asking you because of instances it doesn't matter. Because of that class, these methods called as a class level method. They are directly associated with the class, not associated with the instance. The simple answer
Yes,
is this.
yeah, they are associated with the class. That's why you cannot create their instances,
Hmm.
and hence they are not subject to polymorphism, and so you cannot override them.
What is polymorphism?
Polymorphism is basically there are two method overloading and method overriding.
Hmm.
And method overloading is basically when there are two methods in the same class with same name but
Hmm.
different parameters. And override,
So public static void main method can be overload.
no, main
Why?
method is only one.
Only one, but cannot be
Yeah.
overload.
No, I don't think so.
Why? What is definition of overloading?
Method overloading is basically, the two methods are of the same name but
Hmm.
different parameters.
So you can overload because of you can pass different parameter in main method.
Okay. Okay.
I am asking as per your definition. Because
Mhm.
of you are telling method signature should be same and
Yeah.
return type and input parameter. Return type is not mandatory same or maybe same, but input parameter should be different. So you can pass the different parameter inside the main method. It would be overload.
Uh, no, static again, as I said earlier, static method are not, cannot be are not subject to polymorphism. Since so again, we
Who
cannot.
tell you? Who tell you static method cannot be overload?
I think I have read somewhere
No,
that I don't.
just to keep in confidence because of if you telling moving some different manner, you will catch up. Because that's why I'm catching you. Static or static method cannot be override only because of that is our associate with the class name. If you
Okay.
write in the class in both classes, it would be associate with the class. If you run and compile and run, it will be work. But when you call, so that call would be comes through the class name, right? Hello, or I think your network is gone. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. So next question to you. Just what do you know about singleton class? What do you know about the singleton class?
Singleton class are basically the classes uh, uh, which allows of which only one instance can be created.
Mm-hmm.
So it has only, one main access point or entry point from which, it can be used.
Okay.
Mm.
Final Immutable class, suppose I tell you make it as a mutable class.
Immutable class.
How many way can we make it immutable class?
I think immutable class. I don't I haven't used it in a long time, so
Okay,
I can think it out.
okay. So immutable class is simple. You mark as a final, constructor mark as a private, method and
Okay,
variables you can mark as a final. Don't allow to setter, only allow to getter. So
okay,
that would be just that would be as a mutable class. Simple thing.
okay.
Hmm? Singleton class you telling about the singleton only have one instance.
One instance, yeah, right.
So how do you verify this class have only one instance?
Yes,
I
that's a
am
little thing.
I am asking simple question to you as per your
Yeah.
experience.
Uh, we can, we basically the since singleton class it's only the single instance and we uh,
Okay, no problem. I will ask next question to you.
hmm,
What is reflection in Java?
reflection.
Reflection, yes.
No, I don't know about
What is
that.
difference between throws and through?
Uh, throws is we use it with a method and to explicitly define that we are defining exception handling in the method and throw is basically whenever we catch an exception.
Mm-hmm.
So we use what kind of exception you want to throw.
Through.
Yes, basically to create an object of that particular exception class and throw it in the catch block.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
for that we use
have a one question from the exception. Uh, Try can be right without catch.
no.
Why?
Because if you're in try, we write the code, which might throw an exception. So if the code is throwing an exception, we need to catch that exception and handle accordingly.
So we can capture in finally block.
Yeah, we can capture it in finally block, but
Final.
finally will be executed no matter what.
No, finally have only guaranteed return of the exception. Catch is not a part of guaranteed.
Yeah, but whenever the exception occurs in the
You can write simply try and curly braces and finally curly braces. You can write.
okay.
I think you are writing, but not as of now. You don't have recall the concept. That's why you forget. Huh? So I'm not asking you tough question. Simple question I'm
Yeah,
asking.
these are the simple basic concepts which I was not prepared for
Hmm.
because the interview which I'm giving are really the coding concepts and
No, but I have asked the coding part also. You have not given the satisfactory answer. If I tell
okay.
you coding singleton class how to make it, but if you don't have in mind, so what do you write in the code? The simple thing. Pre-planned is a better performance, not prompt. Prompt every time you forget the 20 to 30% whatever you have in mind. So in because of you answer, actually I am expecting the answer about this. These all these questions are practically questions, not related to any theoretical way. If I am asking you, final try can be right without finally,